Hey, you got Fox here, and today we have a review of Thomas Rawls 95 overall halfback Easter card going for 50K right now on the Xbox One. Well, he's baby beast mode basically. They're listed at the same weight in game though at 215. The only thing is Rawls is 5'9", so we'll see if he plays a little bit different. Right off the bat, 96 trucking if you can get his chem up to maximum, and looking at the stats here, agility 90. We'll compare him to Dorsett, and you could definitely feel that difference in agility going back and forth, trying to swerve around a little bit. Carrying 93. I didn't have him fumble for me, but I rotate my backs every single play, so fatigue doesn't really come into effect too much. 65 pass block. They're probably just going to cut block the guys anyway, so we'll see with that. 94 ball carrier vision. I haven't seen any testing saying that's real. Spin moves only. Wow, I flew right past it. Let me look at my notes here. Spin move 90. Stiff arm, you can come up to 91, which is important to get that over 90. Juke move 91. So all those things over 90 is important. Losing this at 84, but you can try to run guys over here, although you can try and juke them out. If you miss that juke or that spin, if you don't get that animation trigger and they actually get a hand on you, you won't be as effective breaking those things. So there's something like right there. Battle ready. Getting that A on tackle battles is so important to a running back in Madden 17 here. Picking up those extra yards, especially even though, he's a smaller guy, so you wouldn't think he's a between the tackle. He's kind of like an oxymoron. Kind of like I'm just a straight moron. He small back but can run between the tackles nicely. There he does a little computer juke because, I don't have the stick skills to do that on my own. I run him off the edge here a lot. You're like, oh, he's not a great receiving back. He's not supposed to be doing this. I just get him out here just because I can pick up yardage, and it's a good way of showing off his skills. Talking about receiving, he's only at 73 catch, 69 catch of traffic, 69 spec catch, and then 71 route running. But you don't really notice that too much out of the back for those swing passes that I usually run. I don't know what kind of passes you run, but usually mine are like flat routes or swing routes, that kind of stuff for my running back. They don't have to do anything too intensive like C routes for me. Anyways, yeah, shedding off guys, get an extra 1 or 2 yards in like a congested middle of the field. Don't try and spin. You can try and spin. Never mind. That was just a bad spin on my part. Once again, he spun, but that time down by a D lineman. I know Cralo is a big fan of smaller backs here and how they weave between defenses. Have you guys noticed the difference between bigger backs and smaller backs and the way they can fit between tackles here in Madden 17? And is it a big thing that you look for in your running back? Because the big backs generally just run a little harder. The Derrick Henrys, the Blunts, they run forward for a couple extra yards every play, or just right out get those sweet animations where they do like the flick off type thing. But I don't know. Some guys like bigger backs. Some guys like tinier backs. Cralo's a tiny back guy. He's more of a okay, well, getting off of that joke, I can't even finish it without talking about his acceleration there. So the acceleration, see how he was being chased in the backfield, and he just burst through that hole? 92 acceleration, and I know it's not elite, but it is, definitely necessary to get that ball and get out of the pocket really quick from guys rushing through that off the backside that are unblocked on, say, an inside zone or something, or an option that you give and they chase from there. So, yeah, Rawls, I tried to trigger a trucking animation a couple times here with him. He doesn't get it. He get I don't know whether like the length of his body can't truck it, but that was dumb. Should have just tried to truck him. But he's going against Sean Taylor. Why am I going to try it? With the amount of hitters out on the field right now, it doesn't feel as good. And the hit stick being more effective than the trucking, it feels like, it doesn't feel like fine. Like, I don't feel good trying truckings on these huge defenders, these night train lanes that everybody carries, these Blunts. Ramsey even. Ramsey's on just about every other team because he's the best CB in the game just about. Take that, Kraus. A lot of people run Kraus, so that's somebody you can kind of try and bully, although Kraus gets some good animations on hit sticks too. So overall, he's solid. He fits between the holes. He does his job well, but is that like top tier? No. 50K, he doesn't need to be top tier though. It's a good budget player for a good, trucking back. But, with the Blunts and the Howards and the all-rookie Howards of the game, I know they're going for a little bit more cheddar, but maybe Rawls is a good hold you over until you get one of those better players. But definitely somebody I would recommend checking out just because he can make plays for you. Out of 10, I'm giving him an 8.8. He's not that great, but he's a decent budget. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.